Howdy, y'all. What's going on? Ugh. I haven't had much time lately, so I haven't been online as much as I would like to be, but here I am. I got some time tonight, so I decided I'd hop on, do a farm run. I don't know, I don't have a lot going on, so I just wanted to catch up with y'all. I game every night, but I haven't been going live for some reason. I need to be better about that, but appreciate all the subscribers, all the followers, everyone that's been hanging in there with me. Life's been good over here. Hope you guys are doing well too. 27 days into the new year already. Fucking time's flying. I got a little RuneScape situation going on. I got no jumper playing. It's a fulcrum interview. I've been going for a while now, but let me just see what's up. You can kind of jump in anywhere, I think, but I'm just gonna start it. Roll a blunt, chill out. What hasn't been? I pop right up on my own screen. That's a me. I got some Killy Willy gonna roll up. But I want to get some chicken wings tonight. That's what I'm fiending for. I love chicken wings. Shoot, I might have to go check something really quick. Very cool. Yeah, one of my buddies wants to swing by. I'll be able to handle that, but I'm gonna start this video.
Very good for people who stream.
Yes.
And sometimes, because my main thing I do on stream is I play poker. And sometimes I'll be doing it without smoking, and my energy level will be like real high. And I feel like, oh, this is like good content. But then also, like, I'm a human being, so I just fucking smoke weed. And then I feel like my energy level like dips a bit. And sometimes I wonder, is this good? But you're somebody who proves that you could definitely smoke and stream for long periods of time and keep the energy high.
Yeah, my streams get really hype. They get really freaking hype. We're going on Omegle type shit. We talk to a bunch of people. Omegle takes a lot of energy out of me, man.
Really?
It does. Yeah.
Just meeting people randomly?
And it's just a bunch of little kids. You see a bunch of crazy ass shit. It's like, damn. Why am I on this shit?
You don't have the problem with
Check.
dicks anymore at this point?
Nah, you still see a handful of them.
How do you filter it? Like, how do you make sure the audience doesn't see it?
I gotta put a picture on OBS so it covers the other person's like.
That works.
And you open it up once you trust them?
Yeah, I'll turn it off, the picture off once. I'm like, okay, it's a normal person.
Damn.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I got hit a few times over the years.
How you guys
Somebody
doing
donated
tonight?
For us to listen to a song, and the thumbnail on SoundCloud was just a girl with cum all over her face.
Hell no.
That was on the screen for a little bit.
That's
I
crazy.
remember that was a long time
Did they
ago.
ban you for that shit?
I feel like we just like exited the stream immediately and didn't get hit for it. But there was another time where we were listening to a song and the cover art was like a painting of a naked woman's body, and it kind of looked like a photograph, sort of, and we got hit for that because none of us even like made the connection that this could be a problem on the screen.
Yeah.
Hell no, that's crazy.
I remember when the
Yodi
SoundCloud
gang.
thing happened, the chat was just like, naked lady, and we were just like looking like, what are you guys talking about? And we
Yeah.
saw it was in the fucking avatar or the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But,
But how much of a problem is it for you in terms of like violating community guidelines and getting your shit taken down? Like, do you feel like your YouTube channel is really stunted growth wise? Like, obviously you've been blowing up, but like it feels
Hey.
like it might have been kind of
Smokes
hard.
in
Like your videos
public.
weren't really being recommended that much. Even last night when I searched Fulcrum on my TV,
Yeah.
it wasn't letting me watch a lot of them because they're age
Yup,
restricted.
yup. It has stunted a lot of growth, and that's why I had to find new strategies to grow my channel, like the TikTok competition. When I did that first TikTok competition, YouTube was not like recommending my videos. They were not fucking with me. And yeah, even to this
Makes
day, I
sense,
didn't
though.
get my 100K plaque.
They turned you down.
Yeah, my content goes against their community guidelines.
oh,
Wow.
But it is
They
what
did
it
that to
is.
me too.
For real, for No Jumper?
No, for my personal Adam 22 channel, they wouldn't give me the million plaque.
Because the Brian Pumper video.
This was like way before that. I should probably try again, but they wouldn't give it to me like a couple years
That's
ago when I tried.
Wackington, man. That's
See,
Wackington.
Do any of your videos get any advertising?
Very
like
whack.
ad revenue on them at all?
So a couple of them do. Like some of my big videos are monetized, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like they still get paid to this day, but I choose not to monetize most of my videos just because like when the day comes when I know I'm gonna post a video where I'm not smoking, I'll choose to monetize those ones. Like because YouTube's strict, they could take away my monetization if they wanted to.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I'm just being smart about it, choosing not to monetize my smoking videos and stuff.
So what are the
Definitely smart.
best, or where do you make most of your money from at this point?
Streaming, brand deals, like working with brands, fucking, even the music stream checks are pretty good too.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
That's good to hear.
I'm telling you guys, the music this year is gonna go crazy.
Alright.
I'm gonna do some shows.
I
Yeah.
like it. Who do you listen to?
2023.
What's like the music that
Very
has
cool.
you hyped at this point?
I'm listening to a lot of Larry June.
Larry
Baby-
June.
Those are my top two.
Really?
Yeah.
You listen to Babytron a
Can
lot?
I mess with Babytron, yeah.
I feel like you and Babytron would get along really good. I would
Hell
love to
yeah.
see you guys in the same room.
Hell yeah, I would love to smoke some pack with Babytron. That would be funny.
I feel like you need to
That'd be
do a
funny.
music video with him.
Fuck yeah, that would
I
be
feel like he
funny.
would be down.
Shouts out
That would be
Slim.
funny.
I wonder if I have
I
his
follow
number.
him.
Packy Pack.
House Fun really wants to, get on a track with you, make some music with you, and he's
Hell
really
yeah.
good friends with Babytron as well.
I heard
Oh.
the house phone track too. That shit was fucking funny.
That would
Oh
change
yeah,
the game.
House Fun made a song titled Fulcrum, and it was like the whole intro was like his intro where he does the Yodi gang thing. It's pretty funny.
That shit
Yo,
was Wokington.
what is? Okay, you know what's funny is I had a friend in the past who
Bling,
kind of
bling.
did that like English, like fancy English thing where it's like Wokington, like you add the little
Yeah.
ingtons to stuff. Where'd you get that? Like when'd you start doing that?
Shit, I probably started saying the first one was Beddington. We just hit someone with the Beddington,
And just-
like. But that started in 2018, like with my homie Brusho and my homie Matthew Yee, like real shit. I think Brusho was the first person I heard to start saying like Beddington.
See, I remember back in the day in New York, there would be a bunch of dudes in Harlem and shit that would say like, "Oh, that shit Poppington,"
Oh, really?
and they would be adding inton to a lot of words like that.
Brusho is from New York. He's a GOAT rapper.
I think it
Go
does. It's like its origins might be in New York, and then
Yeah.
it somehow got
Brusho,
passed along.
I definitely heard it from Brusho first, real shit.
I wonder if Babytron's gonna respond with his phone number before the end of this podcast, because I really want to fucking message him. How do you like call somebody on Instagram? I've never done that, but sometimes I see people trying to do it to me.
I saw you were dealing with issues where you couldn't even message people on Instagram the other day.
Yo, that shit went back, I think, but I don't know. I don't see any kind of button to like call him or anything. But I'm
That's
just gonna
pretty
wait
funny.
and see if he sends his number, and then I'll FaceTime him because
Babytron's the GOAT.
I don't know why, but I just want to make that connection. Maybe I can get Larry June's number.
Oh, that would be sick. When you
I
started,
interviewed him in like 2015.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I
that's
seen
maybe
that one. That one
2016.
was funny as hell.
Yo, that
Way
was,
back when.
I remember I was at a girl's house drinking, and I like woke up in her bed and like had to like ride my bike to the store and do that shit at like 10 in the morning without showering.
Damn.
And I hate doing an interview without showering.
I bet.
Yeah, and then you remember it type shit.
You just feel yucky, even though they can't tell.
They might.
If I didn't
No,
shower,
they
I
can't
could have not
tell.
showered for a week and nobody would know right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just being nice and they're not talking about the weird stench in the room.
No, but
No,
they're
the
not
view.
in the room. They're watching it through the TV.
Okay. I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about like the Larry June.
No,
who
I don't
was
want
the
to
guest.
stink in front of Larry June.
No, yeah.
Huh.
that'd be kinda
He's too
strange.
fly. I can't
Right.
do that.
Exactly. He'll make a song about it.
Yeah,
Or
that's all
include you
bad.
in a rap.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, when you started smoking, were you still in high school?
Yeah, I was 16. My homie had
J
we were just chilling
Rems.
that day. He was like,
No
"Bro, I got
way.
2 doobies at
What
home.
is going on, my
We should smoke
guy?
'em." I was like, bet.
Dude, it's been a while. How you doing, buddy? I've been fucking grinding, bro. I've been at work constantly, dude. I fucking haven't really gotten a chance to stream. Miss you, bro. We're gonna go live, play a little RuneScape, smoke a blunt, catch up with everyone. A little no jumper. Coolie in the cut, rolling. Not so much swishers, but more so a Dutchy guy. I got a little strawberry banana yogurt, you know what I'm saying? Probiotic for the belly. Yeah, bro, a long time. You been streaming lately, or what have you been up to? I know your work schedule's kind of hectic, but shit's fun, bro. I miss the community. I have been on Modern Warfare 2 not once, bro. I barely even get time to play Apex and shit nowadays. I work so late. I need to make a change, seriously. I'm happy, but I'm so busy all the time, and it doesn't feel good. I feel like I'm not enjoying my life at all, honestly. All work, no play makes Drizzy fucking dull boy, apparently. But life is good, though.
And so we went to this open field, and we smoked both of the doobies as fast as we could.
I love Apex, bro.
Like as fast as we could in like under 5 minutes. So I got way too high.
Why were you rushing?
We didn't know how to smoke.
I'm gonna look
like,
into it, though.
We weren't smokers, so we didn't know.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Not good to hear. It's true shit, but I don't know. Mental health is very important. I'm learning that more and more as the days go by. I need to be better to me. Try to sleep more, eat better, smoke a little less weed, honestly. I don't even like smoking on stream like that, but I figure whatever. I'm just chilling. All my circumstances are good though. What you been up to though? You been streaming at all? I haven't even really been on like that to look into it. Turn this back on.
Know how to do it.
Yeah.
And we're paranoid too.
I mean, smoking in a hurry sucks. And lately I've been thinking about this a lot. It sucks smoking when it's cold.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
right.
kind of agree, dude.
Because when you're it's kind of cold, and then the
Smoking
smoke
in
is
a
hot,
hurry
and then
sucks.
breathing it in, I feel like you're more likely to cough.
All right, bro.
And I
Yeah,
noticed
shoot me a
this because
DM,
I'll
don't
be
forget.
outside smoking in the cold, and then I'll go in my back house and turn the heat up,
Yeah.
and then smoke when it's warm right after, and enjoy it way more
Word, I
as
feel
soon as
that.
I'm in a nice temperature.
Yeah, smoking outside kind of sucks.
I'm always down to pop in and say what up, bro.
Coldness
If you're
is
ever
so
online,
weird.
just shoot me a
Like, I noticed that
message.
when I go snowboarding and I'm like outside, like shivering, smoking a blunt. or
Always
whatever,
down to
I'm
show
like,
some
I
support,
think
bruh.
I'm getting faded, but not really. It's,
It's
like
like
I'm just
not
so
worth it.
cold.
And
Yeah.
your nose is running type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just you're
I don't
dealing with
fuck
all these
that shit.
issues.
I'd rather be in the whip gym in.
And I feel that 100%.
Yeah, and that's when it becomes necessary to steam out the bathroom in the hotel.
Oh my god.
Do you do that?
I've never done that.
You
in my
don't do that. If you get a hotel room, are you trying to smoke in the bathroom, or you just go outside?
So,
Never.
I'm at this hotel room right now, but I'm not paying for it, so I haven't been smoking in it. But like when I was in New York, I was smoking wood after wood after wood in there. I have to tell you about my New Year's. I was at this hotel in Berkeley. I got check-in at 4 p.m. It was New Year's Eve. I was just smoking hella woods. My homies were there. They had their own room. We had 3 woods in the air. 6 p.m. comes around. We get a knock on the door. I get my ass kicked out of the hotel for smoking hella woods in there.
On New Year's?
Yeah.
God damn.
We stayed at the Trump International in Vegas one year, and I was off the Zans drinking and smoked a blunt in the bathroom. And
Good
then,
old days.
Like I'm so oblivious. All of a sudden, the fucking the whole staff just like shows up at my door. They're pointing at the toilet. There's blunt guns in the toilet. It's like
Oh
the
my
smoking
God.
gun. Like you just can't deny it once they. And they're taking photos and shit.
No.
And I'm zanned out of my mind. Just like, give me the fucking $400 fine, dude. I don't give a fuck. As long as I get to go to sleep after this, I don't care.
That's how I thought it was. Like, shit, I'll just pay the fine. It is what it is.
Bro, they showed up like I thought the cops were gonna come. I was fucking worried.
Hell no. How long ago was that?
This is probably like 2017 or some shit.
Yeah.
But
Op
then,
his
okay, in
ad.
comparison to that, when I was in Vegas playing the World Series of Poker, I was
Fucking
staying on
Zads.
probably like the 20th floor of this fucking building, right? So it occurs to me, and it's like annoying to go outside and smoke because I'm in the fucking
22
area where the World
Snapchats.
Series of
What the
Poker is. So I'm
fuck?
seeing fans and like people who know who I am
Yeah.
whenever
Gonna
I go
post on here.
downstairs to smoke. So it's like, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. So I just turn on the shower the whole way.
Why does that help? I don't understand.
Because it makes like the room more humid, and I think that like the smoke kind of like becomes one with the water and it stinks less.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if this
I
actually.
heard it works.
It seemed like it worked.
People say it works.
And then I take towels and I shove them under the fucking door, so I'm like steaming out the bathroom, and I'm putting the thing on the door that says "Do not disturb." So
Yeah.
I'm not getting any new towels or anything. I gotta
Yeah,
like
yeah.
call when I want new towels.
Just setting my
But I'm
phone up.
like, it worked. I did it for a week straight. I'm like smoking a fucking spliff to the face in the morning. I'm doing it at night after the tournament, and I was cool. So,
in New York?
nah, this is in Vegas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But maybe it's the hotel too, because I'm like, I didn't smell it in the hallway, and I was really checking too, because when I would come back, I'd be like really trying to see if I could smell
was
it.
it a really expensive room? Because I feel like the more you pay, the more they're like lenient. You know what I mean?
It was a decent one. It wasn't anything
They-
too special.
They probably were thinking like, I'm not gonna disturb, Mr.
The Trump
Grand-
International wasn't
Grand
fucking
Mazan.
around though. That's what I'm saying. There's definitely different vibes in different hotels.
They
Yeah,
gotta
for
like
sure. Most
accommodate that type
definitely.
of shit though.
Most definitely.
But you could also get like a smoking room.
Oh,
Right? I got a
It's-
smoking room recently. It was fucking
Oh, yeah,
amazing.
cigarettes
And it's,
or
Yeah.
something like
it's
that.
usually just a balcony.
It
It's
stunk.
usually just a balcony.
I
But-
feel like they won't even give you a balcony in fucking Vegas because
Oh,
they think you're
yeah.
gonna kill yourself.
I know. Isn't
That's
that
true, huh?
crazy?
Because the windows don't open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas for my first time last year.
How was it?
It was cool. I'm not a partier, man. I just like staying in the hotel.
Fulcrum doesn't gamble.
I gambled $100. I just lost it.
Yeah.
I'm
You didn't
not
make any
gambling.
money back at all, like during the process of losing it.
Nah, no.
That's why I don't gamble. That shit's such a waste of money, dude. But I was
You
gonna.
like gambling, huh?
Oh,
I like poker,
Yeah,
but
which
I
is
like
gambling.
strategy. Like
Because
I'm
it
not really
involves
super
skill.
into the gambling part of it.
it involves skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do like playing for a lot of money sometimes, but for the most part, I play like relatively low stakes. I just like playing.
you just spend the money just so you could play the game. It's like the money's just a part of the game.
Yeah, but the thing is that I know
Hustle,
I'm a
man.
winner in
Hustle,
the low
man.
stakes tournaments. Like if I'm playing $50 tournaments, $100 tournaments, I know I'm a winner. If I play $1,000 tournaments, I know I'm a loser. But it's way more fun
I feel
Yeah.
that.
because it's like if you win a tournament and you win 50 grand, like that's super exciting.
Yeah.
If you
I
play a
don't know.
small one and you win like a little bit, it sucks.
It's like I can't get behind gambling. I don't know. It just seems like like a couple of has
I
said,
feel
like
it's a scamming thing.
it is, bro. It's
If
like the
The
house always
slots.
wins.
The slots are a scamming thing.
That's why I lost my money.
I mean, think about what you're doing every time you play slots. You're literally like just gambling $1, and your average is like you're gonna lose money. You're gonna like say it's a 49-51 because like when you play roulette, that's basically what it is. Like you could bet on red or black, right?
Yeah.
And it feels like a 50-50, but it's not because there's the 0 and the double 0.
Yeah.
So if it lands on those, you lose. So it's basically like you're betting money, and it's like a 48-52. Like
Yeah.
over time, it's like flipping a coin, where the coin is like slightly weighted to heads. So like over time, you just can't win.
yeah, exactly.
But for some reason, people just love the feeling of tapping in. But at the end of the day, it's not that different than like going to the movies, right? Like if your average
Yum.
amount you lose in an hour of gambling is like $20 an hour,
I love
you might
yogurt.
spend the same amount of money going to the movies. And if you enjoy yourself doing it, it's like that's how to think about
You
it.
get a free
True
trip
story.
to Sippington City too. The lady comes around, brings you a Corona.
And in those ways,
free
it can be less. It could cost less. And like the people who are like getting free hotel rooms and stuff, they're all just trying to figure out how to play this game in such a way that they're not losing as much, you know,
Yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
even winning.
It's definitely fun.
My yogurt's a little
It's
warm.
still more of a journey and experience. Even if you go and
Ugh.
see a shitty movie, the gamble is worth it.
When you
Compared
look
to
at
sitting at
you
a
look at a
table.
person just sitting in front of the slot machine, just ring, ring, and it's not even that now. It's just dun, Dun.
Bro, have you seen
Dun.
that clip that went
Dun.
viral recently? It was like, it's kind of depressing, dude. It's like a clip of someone who's filming long ways of like 30 slot machines, maybe more, and there's all these elderly people, and they're all just fucking mindlessly just fucking cranking this lever.
Getting the rack aids.
And
on
I
the
was just
pump,
like,
bitch.
dude, I was like, this is like a
They're getting
ant farm.
Richington.
No, they're not getting Richington. Well, the casino's getting Richington for sure, but
Yeah.
it just seemed like a fucking farm for just coins, you know, that they're milking out of these people.
It's
But
just all these people are like robots just sitting there.
Exactly.
It's pretty trippy in the airport at Las Vegas. They got the slots in the airport.
they have them at
Yeah.
7-Elevens too.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Isn't that weird? And dude,
that is so crazy.
I remember a couple of times when I was in Vegas, I went to 7-Eleven to grab a Swisher or something, and you see people.
A
with
Swisher.
You could tell they've been sitting there for a couple hours at this random
Yeah, most
7-Eleven
definitely.
at the slot machine, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. I can't imagine in my life spending 2 to 3 hours at a
Drinking
7-Eleven
coffee,
slot
bitch.
machine.
Okay, his mic, I can't hear it again. We gotta really figure this shit out.
It keeps cutting out.
What the tip milk, man?
Or is it working?
Yeah, there you go.
All
I
right,
think it's
never
it
mind.
now. Wait, I was gonna ask you this though, since you
Sure.
you say you started smoking around 16, you were still in high school. Were you ever smoking in school while you were like attending class or something?
No, that didn't start till my senior year. Like I got my medical card when I turned 18, probably like my last semester of senior year.
You were 18 in high school with the medical card.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And then I would just drive to Berkeley and then get some wax pens, get some pre-rolls. I'd bring the wax pen to goddamn school. I almost didn't graduate high school.
Because you got in trouble for weed?
No, just because I was ditching all the time. I almost didn't graduate. I had an F in Algebra 2. I had to raise it to a D for me to graduate. And the only way I could was if I got like 100 on the test.
Were your parents on your ass like you better fucking
Yeah,
graduate or
yeah,
you're kicked
yeah,
out of the
yeah.
house or some shit?
Yeah.
Were they on your ass like with this whole YouTube stuff? Were they telling you like
Fuck
get a
yeah.
real job? Like
My
what do you?
mom thought like I said, my mom thought I was going crazy a few months ago when I quit my job. She thought I was going insane.
And
Because-
does she believe now?
Yeah, nowadays, like, probably proud of me. Great mother.
Yeah.
I love my mom.
So does Fulcrum consider himself a fashion icon, or do you feel like a fashion minimalist?
I wouldn't consider myself a fashion icon, but I fuck with streetwear since I was a teenager for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
How into it are you though? You spend a lot of money on it?
Recently, I've just been buying all the shit I've been wanting since I was a kid. Like, I got a pair of Margielas and shit.
Damn.
I wanted them bitches since I was a kid. But, yeah, in high school, I bought, like, Supreme and shit.
You got the off-white ones on right now, huh?
Yeah, shout out to Virgil.
Rest in peace. Fulcrum.
I would love a pair of those,
God,
man. That'd be
as far as I
fucking
can tell.
sick.
I would say so. He like you seem like a casual like drip dude. You know, I feel like a lot of people when they wear a lot of stuff, it just seems like they're a little bit trying too hard. Where just you do it like very casually. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the minimalism. That's why I really like Acne Studios
Oh.
because they don't really brand too hard on their shit.
Mhm. I
You know,
feel that.
this is a question I want to know. Do the ladies love Fulcrum? Like, I
Best
just
believe
wonder.
it, God damn it! Shout out to all the queens out there. You feel me? All the bad queens. Best believe.
So do you get a lot of attention from women in general? Like, what's the Fulcrum love life like? This is something I don't know about you.
I don't know. I be chilling with the girls and things. You feel me? But I be focused on my purpose and mission primarily. You feel me?
No girlfriend?
No, not currently. I haven't had a girlfriend in years.
Do you get girls hollering at you though? Like
Yeah,
with
most
the
definitely.
newfound fame, are they reaching out?
Yeah, like girls who didn't fuck with me back then type shit.
No way.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's funny.
How do you feel about that though? You gonna fuck them out of spite, or you can just let them leave them out to dry, leave them on red?
You're hella funny, my friend. I don't know. It's kind of trippy. All of this shit is trippy to me. Like, I'm mind blown every single day, but all I can fucking do is keep posting my videos. I can't slow down or change anything.
I need to
Just
make some
because I
YouTube
got this
videos.
Traction in a couple months, you know.
Right.
I gotta keep doing what I'm doing.
You're not like looking for a relationship right now. Like you're looking to just stay
You
consistent.
know what? If something organically happens, then yeah.
Okay.
That would be awesome, but
Pause. But I think you could be like a model.
Jesus Christ!
Like, I don't.
some crazy shit's coming
I
up.
could see it. Like I could just see it. I don't know.
He said some crazy shit's
Some
coming.
crazy shit's coming up. I don't know if I could talk about it.
Whoa.
Really?
I'll tell you guys after.
Maybe I just predicted the future.
Damn.
I could imagine, like, if Emma Chamberlain can be like the face of Louis Vuitton, I think Fulcrum could be the face of Nautica Sport.
Easily,
Or
I
something.
could see that as well. Yeah, you're right. You
Mhm.
could like model clothes or something like that.
That's funny. I just want to be the face for the weird kids. I want to show, like, the weird kids that this shit's possible, no matter who you are. Like,
I relate to this guy. I
listen,
like
I'm
him.
not better than anyone else. At the end of the day, I'm just rinky-dink, regular old Fulcrum.
But I feel like now you're quickly becoming exposed to all these people who are building crazy ass businesses off of social media and stuff. So I feel like you're going around Aiden Ross,
Big
or
burp
you're
in the
going on
chat.
YOLO stream, or you're coming here and you're like seeing all these different possibilities and shit. Has your mind kind of opened to like what the Fulcrum brand could be all about now that you're sort of getting exposed to all these people who are successful?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. 2023 is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be fucking crazy. I'm going to do my first show out here.
Oh shit! What venue?
I'm kind of ripped.
I'm not too sure yet,
Oh,
but it's
okay, okay.
happening.
Who do you think
It's
it would
gonna
be with? Like, who could you imagine?
It's going to be with my homie, Brasho from New York. He's my homie. Been producing for him since like 2018. He's the GOAT.
Legendary. Yo, I wanted to ask this too. Is you were talking about how you're not really much of a partier, like specifically in terms of drinking. Were you ever? And how did you kind of arrive at not being into it?
I like drinking. I like drinking, but I don't like being in a club. I don't like being around hella people. I just like being in my own little zone, like smoking my pack, you know? And yeah, probably the last time I went to a serious party was in 2017.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's not my scene.
But are you getting invited to more shit now, like more social
Yeah,
stuff?
and I turn it down, and people are like, "What the heck, dude?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, like, I gotta watch SpongeBob in the hotel. And I gotta fucking take dabs, bruh. Like real shit."
So, okay, tomorrow, Drake hits you up. Fulcrum, you're coming to the club with me. We got bitches. We got 100 bitches. We got 100 bottles. You're coming to the club. Let's go. We're standing on the couch.
100 blunts.
Blunts in the air. Once you get lit enough, you go to the club. You get to treat the club like whatever.
Mhm.
Is this tempting, or are
So-
you like, nah, SpongeBob?
I'm saying SpongeBob, but I'd be like, respectfully, Drake, I fuck with your music. You feel me? Like, passionate from miles away.
Hell yeah.
Passion with the shit you say. Motherfucker, best believe it. Holy shit. Fuck. Fulcrum, come in. Yup. Yo, gang.
Fuckity
There's
prayer.
no way he doesn't hit you up after this.
Nah, but
He's gonna be
real
like,
shit,
that was better than my version of that song.
Nah, but real shit though, I'd be like,
We're drinking prayer
respectfully,
pots.
fuck with you.
Deal with
I
it.
want to smoke some pack with you and just chillington or make a video or live stream or whatever, but like the clubbington is not my scenington. I'm sorry, my friend. I gotta be trill.
Can I tell you about
Yeah.
Shouts
probably,
out.
like one of the more clouded up club experiences I've had in my life and how dumb it felt? I was after Jake Paul's fake wedding to Tana in Vegas.
I remember that.
And so I went to the club with like Jake Paul and like his whole squad and shit, Logan Paul, everybody. And it's like, it was a huge outdoor like pool club in Vegas, right? And the section that they had Jake Paul and all of them in was like so separate from the entire rest of the club that it didn't feel like I was in a club at all. And there was like absolutely no interaction with the normal people at all.
But what is the point of that? It's like
It felt very weird to me.
you're going to the club to meet people, conversate. You know,
There was no way you were gonna meet anybody. You were just in there with whoever you came with.
just to go show that like how much money you
But
have.
that's what I would want to do at the club is just chill with the gang.
Exactly. You would love it, actually, from
Yeah.
what you're saying, because you're not really like forced to do any like weird socializing. Because that is the shit
Yeah.
that sucks about going to the club or the bar or whatever, is that you just are like sort of standing there like bumping into everybody. It's all hot. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
weird. It's loud. You gotta wait in line for the bathroom.
I feel the
That's
same
why
way.
People spend all this stupid amounts of money.
I don't go to the
be
bar
in
for that
club and have
reason.
their own section so that they can just sort of like act like they're at home.
Comfortable. Yeah, exactly. But then just stay home. It's like I don't know, like
No,
Yeah.
but then there's girls who can see you. I'm just saying that's why they do it. I don't
yeah,
do it.
exactly. I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. It's like at that point, the whole point is just to go meet people, and if there's a little bit discomforts about a big, about the situation, go outside, smoke a cigarette. But I feel like, yeah, you're just.
If you
trying
want to
go
meet
for
somebody,
something.
go on Omegle.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So some guy with his dick out on there.
Yeah, you'll
No,
meet a, you
talk
meet
to
a good,
him.
There
What
sure
you
is.
got on Omegle is a bunch of kids.
Really?
Unfortunately, there's
Yes.
and that's what's weird. Every time I go on Omegle, I have the same experience, and every time I'm like, bro, get off of
Yeah,
this.
I'd be telling
133, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like such a bad mix. Little
Yeah.
kids and guys with their dicks out.
It's literally.
They've
what
got
it
to
is.
be getting paired up, right?
And how has
Parents
this
don't give a
like
fuck.
not been a huge topic
Their
of
parents don't
conversation?
give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's
That's
like
why my dad was so strict when I was in elementary
He
school.
didn't want
Yeah.
you to see any dicks.
I knew about Omegle.
Most definitely, he didn't want me to go on these peculiar websites.
It used to be chat roulette.
Yeah. Well, I think that's still a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
We used to
Um,
go on that in middle school.
Do they have like a solution so that there's no more dicks? I heard that they've like got AI that detects dicks.
You can,
I'm not too sure.
And
Yeah,
they
I
put
don't
you
know.
in like a dick section.
People try to put like they'll put hashtag TikTok to filter it out, but then you'll still come across strange shit. Yo, did you really talk to Sneeko?
I did, yeah.
How was
'Cause
that?
People are saying that they look alike.
Yeah, I went on his live stream.
How was it?
It was cool. It was cool.
What'd you guys talk about?
Yeah. What did you say about?
Shit.
Because he's very political.
I don't know. So basically, like the people, I fucked with his videos like hella long ago type shit.
Because
But
he
I-
used to be more of a regular YouTuber before he became.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Stuff.
Yeah. Some people were upset with me that I did that live stream, and I just want to let people know that, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna use my platform all the time to spread my purpose and mission. You feel me? And I'll collab with anyone. I'll collab with motherfuckers on the other side too. Like, real shit. Like, I'm apolitical and I'm a stoner. But I had a good time talking to him.
Right.
I had a good time talking to him.
He doesn't smoke, I don't think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's against it actually. He preaches against smoking weed.
Right.
How do you feel about Andrew Tate and him being arrested? Because he's
Shit,
kind of like
I'm
linked
not
to
too
Sneeko.
sure. I'm not too like well informed on it.
He's more like I guess he's kind of political, but he preaches more about just like freedom and leaving the matrix and
Women.
some stuff that you talk about sometimes too. You say like we live in the matrix.
I feel like I'm not too well informed on it, but I'm always gonna use my platform to let people know the truth. Like, no matter who you are, if you're out there, you could truly do whatever the fuck you want to do.
For
If you're
most
in
people,
school and you want to get your degree, you could get your goddamn degree. If you want to become a rapper, you could become a rapper. Real shit. You just gotta put your energy, you gotta put your drive into it. There's a lot of distractions in this life, lady family, like real shit. Keep it pushing. I believe in every single one of y'all motherfuckers. Real shit.
I feel like you not becoming super political is probably like a good idea. Cause
Right.
It's just a whole treacherous landmine-filled war field out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
And you're about positivity. You don't need to get in the fucking trenches and be arguing about Andrew
Yeah.
Tate's validity.
Politics
Even though
and-
we just tried to get you to.
Politics and positivity don't really mix that well.
Yeah, it's for a lot of influencers, talking about politics is like the moment when people stop liking them.
Yeah, I kind of went through that a little bit too. I felt
Not to
that.
put you in the influencer box, but does that feel like something that accurately describes you? Feel like an influencer, or does that sound crazy to you?
I feel like
I need
it could be
ruined. I don't know
an
which one I need
influencer,
though.
but I would consider
Okay,
myself more like a content creator. Regular old fulcrum.
How do you feel about like dealing with the? Because now the tax
I
season's
need
coming up. How
earth
do you feel about like
runes.
dealing with the whole tax side of being like a content creator, where you gotta put your money aside to fucking pay off, the taxes at the end of the year. You don't have anyone actually taking it out of your paycheck. It's like you gotta take it out yourself, and it gets tricky. And
It's
some
my
people,
first year doing that shit.
bro, it gets tricky, and like you really gotta be on top of it, and you gotta find a guy really who can kind of help you, go through the fucking thing, the whole process.
For real.
Yeah,
Taxes
how have
suck.
you been like dealing with that shit? Have you been like putting money aside every time you get a
Yeah.
YouTube check?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, that's smart.
Most
That's
definitely.
smart.
I definitely need to find like someone who can help me though.
Have you had those checks sometimes, especially in the beginning, where you're like, I'm gonna blow a bag. Like I got $2,000. I'm gonna go buy a $2,000 belt, or like a $2,000 pair of pants or some shit. Like,
No, I never
Good to
started
go.
splurging and getting stuff I really wanted till recently.
I'm gonna do a couple of Warcraft before I get off.
Right? Like more
Yeah.
in a zone where you could probably feel like you could do that.
If somebody gave you $1 million right now, what would you do?
I never want to. I don't think I would live a super extravagant life.
Just put it in the bank, safety
Yeah.
net.
Yeah, I would probably move into a decent like rental home or some shit.
I feel like the two things most people do is they would switch up their home and they would probably upgrade their car.
Yeah.
And that everything beyond that seems a little crazy.
I'm so happy with my car, and I don't even drive anything crazy. I drive a 2013 Charger. Yeah, but I used to drive a 1996 Nissan.
You get pulled over a lot in the Charger? That's like the
Nah.
rapper car of choice, or at least it was at one point.
Yeah.
I got pulled over in Glendale probably 3 weeks ago. and they searched my car.
Because it stunk like weed?
No, because my plates were expired.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Damn.
And-
I feel like Glendale's one of those places where if your car stinks like weed, they might search your car.
And I had like hella weed because that's like when I touched down into LA, all these brands gave me like so much shit. They're like, what are you doing with all this shit? I'm like, it's for personal use. I make YouTube videos. I just had to tell them the truth. Like, how much money do you make? How much are your shoes? I was like, that's irrelevant.
How much are your shoes?
That's crazy.
I was like, that's irrelevant.
You think they were just fucking with you, like trying to get you to slip up and say some stupid shit?
Well, if you're
Yeah.
walking around with hella packs
They
and you
probably
have
thought I was
nice shoes on,
But were they
yeah, think
tripping
you're
about the
trapping.
weed? Like what? Like
They were not tripping about the weed because like I told them like straight up, this is my like job.
yeah.
Like smoking weed is my job. I work for the plant. I work for the plant.
Right. And the cops are saying what to that?
Yeah, they definitely thought like they're like, damn, this world is going to shit.
Smoking weed is my job, officer.
I mean, the cops in California, like, let's be real, they got a lot of shit to deal with. I feel like if you're smoking weed, if your car stinks like weed, you got to really be fucking up to get them to like
That's
really
the least-
fucking trip on you.
Yeah, that's the least of their worries nowadays.
They
Then
searched my
also,
car.
But they're looking for a gun or something.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for.
And honestly, it usually when someone travels around, you know, on a consistent basis with many packs, they probably do have some sort of protection on them. So they probably are, you know, immediately curious and
Yeah.
suspicious of some other shit going on. But how long did you have to describe? Like, how long was the
Sick
were you like,
forecast,
hey
kill.
man, I just came to LA. All these brands gave me this free stuff. I'm
I
going
was
to my
being-
hotel room to get high.
Yeah, I was being very vague with them. They kept trying to ask me like a lot of personal questions. I was like, it's irrelevant, officer. Like, I'm just trying to be on my way. I didn't do anything illegal. Like, I literally just renewed my plates. They're on the way, and they verified that shit too. They're like, oh yeah, he did.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You're being like, you know, responsive, or I mean, like you're being
Yeah.
cordial at least. I mean.
yeah.
How do you decide what weed brands to work with and shit? Since I feel like you probably get hit up by so many that it might be kind of overwhelming.
I love it when the relationship is organic
Dope.
and it's not like too businessy.
That was a
you
good
know?
kill.
There's like a mutual benefit, you know,
Mhm.
and they're showing that they value me.
2-minute kill, not bad.
And I can bring value to their table as well. You feel me? Like it's a mutual exchange. I get product. And that's just how it is. It's got to be organic. Whenever it gets like too businessy, that's when I like kinda
Because
stray away from it.
when I have been to some like weed conventions and shit, dude, it's kind of weird because what do we smoke? We smoke fucking weed in a backwood or in a spliff. It's like very simple. And but then you go to these weed conventions and there's like a million different weird ass brands trying to sell you some weed pills, some weed drink, some weird like new vape technology, whatever. And then like even the weed convention that I went to recently in downtown LA, you couldn't even smoke weed in there, so it doesn't smell like weed anywhere.
Yeah.
It was just weird. And every brand, like none of the brands look like cookies or runts or any shit like that. It's all like, it looks like fucking Twitter or like a startup or some shit with like these super clean logos and stuff.
Yeah, like an Instagram page or something.
I
The
feel
game done changed, dude. The weed game, there's different sides
Well,
now.
I feel like
What's
the
your favorite strain?
I don't know.
I feel like the weed world has always had novelty items. We've always seen the lollipop pipes. We've always seen the weird little weed items, and I feel like that whole part has exploded because people are buying flour and dabs, all that stuff. But if you know have like a homie or a homegirl or like a girlfriend, you want to get her some funny weed product. Like they got drinks, they got edibles, they got all these like weird, interesting things now. Where it seems like I would agree with you. It seems like they're wasting their money. Like who are they selling these things to? But
Because
they
they're
get
trying to
sold.
create these categories. Because if the game just stays selling weed in packs, like that's not really like they're not going to build brands off that. They want to like create products that people are going to love. And,
True story.
You know, it's kind of like a different game that they're trying to turn it into.
I saw Dan Bilzerian. He when his I think he stopped his weed brand. I'm not sure if it's still
Well,
going.
they
or not.
mostly do nicotine now. He said.
Okay,
That's
so
what
he
he told
switched
me.
it over.
The
But when,
vape pens and
when
shit.
they were doing
yeah.
the weed, I saw he came out with THC toothpicks that were 3 milligrams each, is what it said. So you pick your teeth and you get a dose of THC apparently.
Wow, what the hell?
I thought it was the funniest thing I've
That's
ever
the
seen.
coolio. You know they got THC chew.
What do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
THC
They
like
got
chew.
everything because they're trying
Really?
to create categories, man.
what are
They're
you
trying to make
chewing,
money.
though?
Like
It's just like a little pouch and you suck on it.
That's how I felt back in like
No.
2008. I went to the corner
Kinda
store in New
crazy.
York and they had caffeine chips, like energy chips.
For who? Yeah. that's
And I'm
what-
like, no one wants this. Nobody needs this. You just thought this up because you're trying to make money, and I respect it. But nobody is gonna fucking do this.
they should sell caffeine like just like in a white powdery form.
I think they do. You can just
Called
buy, like,
cocaine.
caffeine pills, but there's, you know.
You said what the fuck? Have
Oh,
you
you're
ever-
talking about coke, right?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like you could just buy caffeine pills.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Even at the gas station, I think. But none of us think of that. For some reason, we all go to caffeine in like drink form.
I feel that. Have you ever experimented? I know you're from the Bay Area, right? Like
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
it's known for fizz and ecstasy and all that stuff. Have you ever experimented with ecstasy or any of the upper drugs?
No, I'll tell you guys straight up. The only drugs I've ever done was Xanax, shrooms, and like weed. And then like I did DXM a few times.
What's that?
It's like the
Cough
goddamn
syrup.
Robitussin. Oh, actually, yeah, I've sipped real lean too a few times.
Like just a few times.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan, or
I never got into it too heavy, so I never thought like, why would I get into it now if I've
no,
never
yeah.
done it before, you know?
I saw somebody saying that on the timeline the other day. There's this girl talking about taking pre-workout before she went to the gym, and somebody just responded and was like, if you get into it, you're gonna have to quit it at some point, and it's probably gonna be pretty hard to quit. So you should probably just not get into it.
Pre-workout?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like you know what it is. It's like this powder or whatever that people take before they work out, and it's basically like supercharged caffeine and all this other shit that will make you have gnarly ass workouts. But it's like if you get used to taking that before you work out, you're gonna have to quit it at some point because it's
Yeah.
obviously unhealthy and shit. And that's pretty much the best advice for like
People
pretty much
drink
any drug.
People drink that shit when they're not working out too, like
Yeah.
pre-workouts.
A lot of like the energy drinks now are just as powerful as that shit.
Wasn't that kratom? Like didn't they make kratom for like a workout? Was it like a pre-workout or whatever?
Lil
No.
Kelby was telling me that kratom puts you to sleep. He said that he was on kratom when he got his ass beat and he didn't even feel it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know what I'm
You
talking
didn't
about?
feel it?
Yeah. I
You saw that clip?
I thought that was-
Kratom's
What
wild.
do you think of that?
I thought it was pretty funny. You guys are genius.
What would you do if Yuri got up and started swinging on you like that right now?
Oh, that would never happen.
I'd be sad because I'd be like, damn, Yuri, I thought you were my brother.
Turns out, not so much.
I know.
Yo, but all right.
It's wild. That thing just
If
smoked
someone
for
calls
40
you a
minutes.
Bitch, do you have to beat the shit out of them? Do you have to fight, or could you let it go?
I could let it go.
That was the problem in that whole thing. Is the suspect refused to be called a bitch?
Some
Yeah.
people, that's like that line of like disrespect is so hard. Where it's like once you cross it, it's like you disrespected me, and now it's on camera. It's like no, it's like I cannot let this slip by. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel that it's like I didn't grow up like that, but some people do grow up like that, where they like their boundary of respect is so solid. They're like, dude, you cannot fuck with me, bro. Do not fuck with me at all.
You
Kind of
seen
valid.
you seen that with Shark when Eliza called him a bitch?
I don't remember.
It
but
was just like lights out. Like he was,
I
you know,
don't think I've seen that.
it wasn't good.
interesting.
He's just the kind of guy where if you call him a bitch, it's just the whole conversation just stops and addresses that. It's a big deal.
Gotta.
Or Flacco told 16, suck my dick.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That whole
exactly.
conversation stopped right there.
Yeah,
I
he
think I've
just-
seen that one.
He spit on him.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Do you watch all the shows or like consume a lot of the content?
So when the recommended videos pop up, I'll click on them.
Oops.
I feel that.
Like the clips and shit. Or if it's like a cool ass interview that I want to see.
Still no word from Baby Tron.
That's crazy.
That's an H.
You
What
know,
happened?
you know what I'm surprised about to hear from you when last time we were talking is I feel like a lot of stoners, and I would say you are a stoner, right? You smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
think we can agree on that.
A lot of stoners, they wake up pretty later in the day, like around noon even sometimes. And I was talking to you, and he said he wakes up like at 6, 7 in the morning, or like even 8. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I woke up at 6 today.
But what time you go to bed?
that's insane.
Shit, sometimes 9, 10, 11.
So,
How,
if
bro?
he's getting 8
average.
hours, you know.
Out here though, when I've been in LA, I swear I've just been eating, getting faded, and sleeping way too much in the hotel watching SpongeBob.
Bro.
Watching the SpongeBob movie, watching all the new SpongeBob episodes on a punk bitch.
So you're
It's so
serious?
good.
You really
On a
like,
punk
get
bitch,
to the hotel
Larry
and just,
June.
like, find Nick Jr. and just throw on SpongeBob? You
yeah.
find it somehow? I don't even know how you find it.
I haven't had cable in so long, so I love like seeing what's on the TV. Like I'll turn on the news channels type shit.
That is fun
And
in the hotel, yeah.
All the advertisements on the adult channels just be like some serious ass shit. If you got this health problem, take this
Oh,
pill.
yeah.
You got this health problem, take this pill. I just rather watch SpongeBob, bro. Like,
If
real
you put,
shit.
but then you're watching commercials for like kids' toys and shit, right?
And it's fire.
Like Legos or something.
Fire, yeah.
Nah, but when you put on Fox News, those ads start scaring you. Like,
Yeah,
they are
like,
bad for the
crazy, like,
vibes.
Scary
Yeah.
ads, bro.
Because they want you to buy life insurance. They
This is
want you to
wild.
buy medication that's going to make you feel better.
They
They're,
show hecka sick kids and shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the worst. Is like trying to convince you to like give money to these
Donate,
starving kids. That's gonna make you feel like
It's
shit.
so sad, bro. Like, damn near crying watching the advertising. What the fuck,
The ones you know what bums you out is the ads that are like, "Are you being sexually harassed in the workplace?" Or like, "Is your boss doing this to
218.
you?" Or whatever. They're basically trying to like convince you to
Alright.
team up with them.
I gotta get off. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be on hopefully tomorrow night. But thank y'all. Peace out. Talk to you soon.